Hello everyone, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we've been talking all about kickstarting your virtual assistant journey and gaining professional skills. In a previous video, we covered how you can acquire in-demand skills through platforms like Coursera, Udemy, LinkedIn Learning, Hotspot Academy, and Great Learning. These platforms offers both free and paid options to help you develop expertise, which is essential for building a strong business foundation as a virtual assistant. But here is the thing, having these skills is just only a part of the journey. Today we are focusing on creating a CV, which is a must-have for anyone who is serious about working as a virtual assistant or freelancing in general. Your CV is your first impression. It's a snapshot of your experience, your skills, and achievements. So in this competitive world of virtual assistants, a professional CV can set you apart from other applicants. So it should highlight your skills, your work experience, and what makes you unique. And you have to remember that clients spend only a few seconds scanning each CV, so it's crucial to make it stand out. So now let's see what a standard CV should look like. A standard CV should include key sections like your personal information, a strong objective statement or summary, a clear work history, relevant skills, education, and any certification like these skills you've acquired from Coursera, Udemy. Every certification you go there, you can put them in your CV as reference. So now, when creating your CV, aim for clarity and conciseness towards the roles you are applying for. So, how do you quickly create a professional looking CV for free? Today, I will walk you through using two tools. Number one, Google Docs, which has a great customizable template. And number two, Intelligent CV app, which makes building a CV on your phone super easy. So let's jump in. For the purpose of this class, we're going to be using our Google Docs for iPhone users. Please download this for iPhone users. Then we're going to use Intelligent CV for our Android users. All right. First, let us check our Intelligent CV. So if you don't have it, just make sure you install it. Okay. So we'll click on Open right here, and it will take me straight to my Intelligent CV. This is how the interface is. And this is an ad, so ignore it. Okay, so first thing you want to do, you go to this create. Meanwhile, these are the tools they have here. You can download here after you've created. You then under these PDF tools, you have you can merge your PDF here, you can split it, you can compress your PDF here, and you can convert image to PDF here, and a lot more options here. So let's go ahead and create a new CV. So click on create. Okay, and then right here, this is one of the CV I made. Okay, this is one of the CV I made for myself. So I'll go ahead and click on create new. All right, create new profile. To try to make this video as short as possible, this is our Intelligent CV. All right, now these are the information that is required of us for our CV. But just before we continue, let me show you the recent format for creating a standard CV, a professional CV, just before we start, so you know where I am headed. Now this is what my professional CV looks like. You can see here I have my name and my address, including my phone number, email. I also have here professional summary. This is more like the summary of your work skills and experiences. So you can just take your time and pause this video to read through. All right, yours don't have to be as saturated as mine, but you have to understand that writing a CV, you have to give the client what he or she wants to hear. For example, if you're applying for, maybe you are applying for an administrative support as a virtual assistant, you have to tailor your CV in that direction as an administrative support. All right, so this my CV is a CV I wrote for a virtual assistant You can see up here, I have my virtual assistant, virtual travel assistant, and here I have my property and project management assistant, and here I have my social media management assistant. Now these are the three virtual assistant job I am specializing in, right? So you can decide to tailor your own differently. So this is what my CV looks like. So I just wanted you to see it so that you understand what we're doing on Intelligent CV and our Google Docs. So right here, we have our professional summary. We have our core skills. These are the skills I have obtained, I have acquired as a virtual assistant. All right, you can see travel management and let me zoom out. Travel management and coordination, administrative support, lead generation. All right, see where I'm reading: lead generation, prospecting, property management, data analysis and reporting. So I listed all my skills, core skills. Then next one is my technical tools. The tools I've learned how to use, right? From Microsoft Office Suite to Google Workspace to my CRM softwares like Salesforce, HubSpot, Asana, Trello, Slack. So these are tools I have familiarized with. So I listed it out here. Then this is my work experience. Now, one thing about the work experience, I know it's going to be so challenging for new people, especially people who've not had any virtual assistant work experience. But now, at this digital age, you have in one way or the other done something virtual for yourself or for a friend or for a relative. So, for example, if you've done something like you've helped your friend post a content on his social media or even your own social media, you are practically doing the job of a social media manager. So you are you have some kind of experience to that, so you should know how to write. Just like when you go down here, you can see my social media managing experience. I've had some opportunity to work with some clients, but then it's almost the same thing with what you do on a daily basis, posting on your Facebook, posting on your Instagram. But the difference is that you're doing it for someone else who is going to pay you for that. So know how to tailor your work experience and your roles, all right, to that job you want to offer as a virtual assistant. So after my work experience up here, down here I have my projects. Now my project, these are things I have done as a virtual assistant. I have done email management, I have done lead generation, I have done travel management, I have also done property management, data analysis, data entry, and social media management. So in your own case, you can list the projects you've done, even if it's for your own personal self or for someone you know. All right, so just list them. Data entry is something that is almost common. If you're good with Excel or you've learned how to, some of these skills, if you go through some of those courses in Coursera, Udemy, you also learn these skills. You can as well include it here. All right, you don't necessarily need to work for someone before you can include it. You can include it under your project and also the skills you've acquired. So, and here I have my education. All right, this is my education. Then this is my certification. Now my certification is the certificate I've acquired in online platforms like Coursera, Udemy, the ones I shared with you. So these are my certification in some of those platforms. So when you're done with those ones, you can also include your certification here. So let's go back to Intelligent CV. I'm going to make this video as short as possible. So since I've given you a scan of my own CV, you know how to implement yours, but don't copy anything verbatim. That will not be nice. So back to our Intelligent CV. Now, like you saw in my CV, this first place is where you put your personal details. All you need to do is to click on it. All right. So currently, I used to add picture to my CV before, but right now I don't do that again. It's no more in vogue. All right, adding picture to your CV, it's no more in vogue. It was in vogue like 3 4 years ago, but no more right now. So I think everything about here, just leave it out. So all you need to do is to write your name, your address, then your email, and then your phone number. And if you need help with how to fill in any portion of the intelligence CV, all you need to do is to go here, click on help. It will show you what is required of you. All right, it will show you, see the compulsory field, you fill your name, address, and phone number. Add any optional field. They are not really necessary. That means you can add photo, date of birth, nationality, and all this one. They are not necessary, right? They are not necessary. So that will be all for here. Same thing goes for education, experience, your skills, then objective. Your objective can be seen as your professional summary. That's this one. This one. This could be your objective too. Anywhere you have an objective in a CV, there is no need putting a professional summary. All right. But recently, they don't call it objective again. They call it professional summary. So you can skip that part of objective here in your intelligence CV and make it professional summary. All right. So now references is not compulsory. You can just skip it. So now down here, if there are more options you want to add, more sections you want to add, you click here and add more section. Now here is for your projects. Like I stated earlier in my CV, the projects you've done, like email management, lead generation, travel management, property management, every project you have done as a virtual assistant, or any projects that you have learned and you're confident you can do that as a virtual assistant, you can include them all right here. All right, so that is all for our CV with intelligence CV. So you can add your, under your section here, you can add your certification, because there is no certification here. All right, we have certification in our CV right here. We have certification here, right? But it's not in our intelligence CV. So you can click add section here. You click this add section and add certification. All right, so anything you want to add, just go ahead and add it and download your CV. All right, when you're done creating your CV, you click here, view CV, and let me say, for example, let me try and click. Good. When you click on view CV, now you're going to select the template, how you want your CV to look like. Please, all these ones with picture, you can just leave them out. Just select ones like this without pictures. So all you need to do is to just select one template. Okay, let's say I want to select this one, and I click on it. It's going to bring out my picture. Okay, they've not removed my picture. My picture has been with the I've not removed it, but you can see that one I selected, there was no picture in it, but it has to bring out my picture because I uploaded a picture. All right, so don't add a picture to your CV. It's outdated right now. All right, so next to our Google Docs, here we want to create CV. You want to create CV, all you need to do is to, you click on this plus sign, then you want to choose a template, or if you want to start from scratch, you go for new document. But if you want to choose a template, you go for this one, you click on it, then it's going to bring out several templates for you. All right, Google Docs is for iPhone users. Okay, if you're using iPhone, because you're not going to be able to download, you're not going to see intelligence CV in your Apple Store, so you can use Google Docs and create your own CV. So let's say I want to use this template, this first one. I click on it. So
Okay, so this is how it came out. All I have to do is I'll go to these three lines up here and click on it. I'll remove this night dark theme. Then I'll click on print layout here. I'll on the okay, so print layout. So this is how it's going to show. So this is a template. So right here in your Google Docs, just like I explained in Intelligence CV, you put your skills, you put your experience, then you also put your education. Now this award is not so important. So make sure you also add others like your core skills and competence, your technical tools. Make sure you add them to the Google Docs CV templates while you're creating your own. You add all these ones that are not there. You add your project and your certifications. All right. I don't think these ones are there. So all you need to do is to add them there, and that is it. Use your template as easy as that. So if you have any question, you can drop it in the comment section and I'll get back to you. Thank you for watching.